mountaintop, but these two squads, it's not just another game. It's a rivalry. It's momentum waiting to flip. And when Buckeye Central and Upper Sandusky take the court tonight, we're going to see who takes game one of this rivalry. And you'll be able to catch all the action right here, live and free on the OH Report. And it's coming at you next.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Welcome to Inside Upper Sandusky and the Mountaintop as we've come to know it into the BS Media pre-game show where the Buckeye Central Buckettes travel just down the road to the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams for game one of the Northern 10 Conference schedule. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be fast and furious as both of these teams want to move up and down the floor. We got about 3 minutes until opening tip, so we're going to jump right into our team spotlights, and we'll start with the visiting Buckeye Central Buckettes, led by first-year head coach Tyler Shade. They come in at 1-1 on the year, averaging 52.5 points per game, allowing 43.5 points per game, shooting 27% from 2 or 3, 29% from 2, and 61% from the stripe. They come off a big win over Cardington where they knocked down double-digit threes, and a big reason they were able to do that is your player spotlight tonight. She's one of the few seniors on this squad. It is Aleyse Seifert. She leads them in scoring, the only one on the team to average double figures at 17 points per game through 2 games, to go along with 3 rebounds, 1 assist, while shooting 46% from 3 and 50 from the field, along with 85% from the stripe, and she only turns it over 1 time per contest. But they're going to have to come on the road and knock off a team that has been great in the N-10 over the last couple of years, the Lady Rams of Upper Sandusky, led by head coach Jerry Vint. They come into the contest at 0-2, losing to a very good Shelby team and a good Ontario team, both close contests. They averaged 37.5 points per game, allowing 45.5, shooting 19% from 3, 30% from 2, and 53% from the free throw line. And they're led by, how about a name that we're all pretty familiar with? We learned it over 4 years prior, and her little sisters decided to come up and make a splash at the varsity level. Our players spotlight for the Lady Rams of Upper Sandusky is freshman guard Lily Walton. She comes in second on the team in scoring at 8.5 points per game. She's third on the team in rebounding at 3.5 per game. She leads the team in assists at 3 assists per game. She's tied for the team lead in steals at 3.5 steals per game. She does it all as a freshman who's only gonna continue to get better. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have your keys to victory and game 1 of the N-10 season right after this.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
by the JV official, Mr. Johnny Mays of our Star Spangled Banner. And now we're going to go over some keys to victory while they announce the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Buckeye Central Buckettes, again led by head coach Tyler Shade. Pressure the ball. Upper Sandusky is going to put pressure on you. You have to put pressure back on them. And one thing where Upper kind of lacks this year, it doesn't show it on paper, but size down low. Buckeye Central is not big either, but you've got some girls that know how to play in the post. Play inside-out basketball. Let Aleyse Seifert, let all these girls, Harper Cancer, Jocelyn Hensley, all these girls that we know that can knock the shots down, let them knock it down. But they're not here by themselves. The Upper Sandusky Lady Rams keys to victory are going to come up on your screen next. Again, they are led by head coach Jerry Vint, and their keys to victory: push the pace. You want to run, you want to force turnovers, but to flip that script, as a team, you're averaging 27 turnovers per contest. You have to cut that at least in half if you're going to come away with a win here tonight, and that's what it's going to take. You see the girls getting announced. I will go over the starters for both teams with you right now. First for Buckeye Central, number 1, Jenna Cianflone. Number 2, Aleyse Seifert. Number 15, Megan Seifert. Number 23, Ella Colleen. And number 45, Macy Deppen. And for Upper Sandusky, it's number 4, the freshman Lily Walton. It's number 11, a junior, Abby Gottfried. It's number 20, a sophomore, Arian McInnes. It's number 22, a junior, Ava Romick. And it's number 24, a junior, Erica Rulin. Those are the starters. Both teams are on the floor, which means we're going to pull out of the BS Media pregame show and bring you N-10 game number 1 on the girls' side of things, as Upper Sandusky will win the tip. It'll go to Abby Gottfried. Gottfried center court to Walton. Walton left corner, gets a screen. Tried to get the screen and roll. It's stolen away by Jenna. She's going to look to get the ball up the floor. She'll get mid center court. Left wing, that's Seifert. Into the corner. Megan kicks it back up to Jenna. Top of the key. Back in the corner again. Move the ball around the perimeter is what they're looking to do. Looking for an offensive foul. There was Deppen. It's kicked to the corner. All the way inside. Layup missed. Rebound by Rulin. She'll get it to Lily. Lily's going to look to push the pace all the way down floor. Stolen away, though. We'll have our first jump ball of the contest, as we got a jump ball on your guys' screen now, and it's just the aggressive defense. Upper looking to push the pace. It's a great job getting down floor and preventing that from happening by Ella Colleen. It'll be Buckeye Central basketball. Jenna gets it left wing. Across the center line, spin move. Gonna look to get all the way to the paint. Upper Sandusky gonna play a 3-2 zone. Right side, 3-ball up and knocked down. Aleyse Seifert. Romick now in the corner. Buckeye Central going to play man-to-man. Walton's going to get all the way. A great dish from Walton down low. Arian McInnes with the layup, and it's 3-2. Great feed from Walton. There's a great feed from Seifert to Deppen, unable to knock it down. Rebound to Upper Sandusky. Rulin will look to push. She'll get all the way inside, kick it. Walton catch. Ball fake, right corner, Romick. Nothing doing. She steps out of bounds, so that's Rulin. She was trying to feed it to Gottfried in the corner. Another turnover for Upper Sandusky, their second already here in the first 2 minutes of action. Buckeye Central inbounds. Upper Sandusky gonna press all night long. A little 1-2-2. Jenna on the right wing, crossover dribble. Gets it to Seifert. Aleyse dribbles around the perimeter. Looks to get all the way inside, kicks it to Deppen in the corner. Macy Deppen knocks down a 2-ball just inside the 3-point line. And it's 5-2 Buckeye Central. Walton to Rulin, to Godfrey, right side. She'll get all the way inside. Great pass to McInnes. Arian McInnes has 4, and it's 5-4 on 2 beautiful feeds. Seifert now has it. Trap coming, gets it. Aleyse to Megan. Inside to Jenna. Good dribble drive. Jenna Simplone, 2 points. Inside now, Godfrey. Rulin, top of the key to Walton. Lily. Kicks it to Romick in the corner. Ava Romick, one of the better 3-point shooters on the squad, but that's potentially another turnover. Walton saves it. Gets it to Godfrey. Godfrey in the corner. Romick. Pump fake all the way inside. Ava Romick can't finish at the rim, though. Rebound to Aleyse Seifert. 7-4 Buckeye Central early here in quarter number 1. Aleyse to Jenna. Aleyse in the corner, no hesitation. Aleyse Seifert can't knock that one down. Rebound by McInnes for Upper Sandusky. Walton pushes the pace, gets it to Romick. Romick gonna look to get to that left side again, nothing doing. Gets it back to Rulin. Godfrey. Back up top to Walton. Rulin's gonna get all the way inside. A great feed again. McInnes unable to finish at the rim though. Back-to-back missed layups for the Lady Rams. And it remains 7-4. Deppen trying to get it across. Timeout. Buckeye Central coach Tyler Shade gonna take a timeout as that pressure a little bit concerning there for Buckeye Central, but kind of the story of what we thought might happen. A couple turnovers by Upper Sandusky, a couple missed layups, and a couple 3-balls, including that one from Aleyse Seifert. She has shot it well. Deppen knocks one down from the corner. That was a long 2. And then a great drive by Simplone. Jenna gets all the way to the hoop, and that's really all Buckeyes needed. Their defense is going to tell the tale as they do a great job defensively. They forced 20.5 turnovers per contest. So they pressure the ball well, and they rebound it well, as they average as a team 30 rebounds per contest. That's 4th in the Northern 10, but we're back to action. Jenna has it. Gets it across the timeline, guarded by Godfrey. Gets it to Megan Seifert on the left wing, in the corner to Aleyse, almost poked away. As that was Walton defensively, they got a hand on it. It'll stay with Buckeye Central. Jenna left wing, again guarded closely by Godfrey. Gets a screen from Aleyse, picked up by McInnes. 5 seconds. Close guarding, and that's the pressure that Upper Sandusky brings on the defensive side of things. They'll force a lot of those types of turnovers as they force 31 turnovers per contest defensively. McInnes has it, dribbles right side. Little screen-to-screener action, but they're gonna call an offensive foul. That'll go on McInnes. My mistake, that was Godfrey that had, or that was Jaden Richards who's checked into the contest for Upper Sandusky that had the ball there. Carly Bowes will now check into the game, the 5'11 sophomore. Jenna brings it across the timeline, guarded tightly by McInnes. Kicked in the corner, that's Seifert. Deppen ends up with it. Back to Seifert up top. Aleyse down low to Deppen. And that short corner is Macy. Gets it to Aleyse. Aleyse will go to that short corner, look for a step back. Nothing doing. Back up top. Patience is key for Buckeye Central, and they're showing it here. Jenna's going to get all the way inside again. A great bounce pass to Deppen, who then gets it to Seifert for the 3. Aleyse unable to knock it down. It'll go to Upper Sandusky, but the ball movement is picture perfect there by the Buckettes. As you had Jenna get into the post, She kicked it to the corner to Macy Deppen, who found the open shooter, and Seifert just unable to knock it down. McInnes will bring it across for Upper Sandusky. So on the floor, you have McInnes, Romick, Walton, Rulin, and Bose. Bryn Cundiff also on the floor, a name we heard knock down some big shots last year. She gets it to Bose, unable to convert. Cundiff in the corner. That's Megan Seifert. She'll hoist a 3-ball long. Rebound to Upper Sandusky. They're going to look to push the pace. As this is Romick, Ava Romick all the way. Blocked by Aleyse Seifert. Not in her house. Jump ball, it'll go to Upper Sandusky, but Ava Romick not very happy after getting her shot swatted away. Forces the turnover with the jump ball. Godfrey will come back in, but we're gonna have a 30-second timeout before the substitutions called by Coach Vent. As Abby Godfrey will come into the game for Upper Sandusky and Jocelyn Hensley. The 5'6" freshman, the only freshman on the varsity roster for Buckeye Central, will check into the game. It'll be interesting to see these freshmen as they continue to grow this year. Buckeye Central with 1 on their varsity side. Upper Sandusky with 4 freshmen that get significant playing time. So on the floor for both teams right now, you've got Hensley, both the Seiferts, Harper Cancer, and Jenna Cianflone. And you've got Cundiff, Gottfried, Bose. Great feed. Cundiff finds Bose, 2 points upper, and it's 7-6 now. Great find from Bryn Cundiff. Seifert's gonna bring it all the way across herself. Crossover move, she's got a lane. She's gonna get all the way inside the hoop and the harm. Aleyse Seifert takes it all the way to the hole. Foul will go on Bryn Cundiff, and Aleyse Seifert will step to the line for the and one opportunity. %85 on the year for Aleyse, but it's gonna be a lane violation on Buckeye Central. As Romick will come in to replace Lily Walton. Walton will get her first rest of the evening. It'll be Arian McInnes bringing it across the timeline for Upper Sandusky. Godfried on the left wing gets a screen from Bose. Takes it all the way herself. Bose with the offensive rebound, and she's gonna get fouled. Carly Bose with the offensive rebound, and now she'll go to the line to shoot 2. They'll call that foul on Seifert. Her first team first, and Bose knocks down the free throw. Carly, a 50% free throw shooter on the year, 3 of 6. Second one's up, and she knocks them both down. That's gonna make it 9-8 Buckeye Central here in quarter number 1. 1:08 left on your Mechanics Bank scoreboard. Seifert inbounds. Gets it to Hensley. Back to Cianflone. Jenna. Crossover dribble, gets to the top of the key. Kicked in the corner, that's Megan. Megan back up top to Aleyse. Aleyse spin move. Back to Megan, she'll look to get inside, kicks it out to Jenna. Chasing defense by Upper Sandusky, something they've always been known for. Hensley, nothing doing. She's gonna get her own offensive rebound. She'll kick it to Megan Seifert for a 3-ball. Can't knock it down, but Aleyse Seifert's there for the rebound and put back. She's got 7. And Upper Sandusky leads 11-8. McInnes now brings it up. It looks like Upper's gonna hold for 1 shot. She'll get a screen from Godfried. Godfried catches it right wing. 5 seconds left. McInnes all the way inside, blocked by Hensley, and you've got 1.7 left as you see the block here from Jocelyn Hensley, the freshman. McInnes did a great job of getting to her spot. Hensley beat her to it and got a hand on the basketball. 1.7 left. They're going to look to get it inside. We'll have 1 second left as they were trying to get the ball to Gottfried. Nothing doing there. Romick to inbound. 1 second left here in the first quarter. Romick will catch in the corner. She'll fall away, get the shot off, and it's no good after one. The Buckeye Central Buckettes lead the Lady Rams 11-8. We'll have the second quarter for you after this commercial break.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Josh Banks back with you inside the mountaintop, Upper Sandusky, Ohio, where the Buckettes lead the Lady Rams 11-8. Buckeye Central will have the ball to start the second quarter. It's Jenna on the right wing. Spin move's going to get all the way inside. Tried to feed it down low. It's stolen away. It'll end up in the hands of Upper Sandusky and number 20, McInnes. She's going to look to push the floor. Tries to step through. It'll go off of her leg. Go off of Rulin. Turnover, Upper Sandusky. The theme they've had all year. They had a lead at Shelby until the second quarter. They got outscored 15-0 in quarter number 2 because of turnovers. They're down 3 here. They cannot afford turnovers in quarter number 2. Jenna breaks the press, gets it to Aleyse Seifert. Aleyse gets it to the corner to Megan. Megan with a crossover dribble. Good defense there again from Upper. Back up top to Aleyse. Aleyse to Hensley. Hensley going to look to get inside. It's going to be poked away and taken away. Rulin will look to push it up the floor. Rulin going to look to get all the way inside. Erica Rulin, the hoop and the horn. She'll have a chance to tie this one up after the great dribble drive. That foul will go on Megan Seifert as you see the dribble drive finish from Erica Rulin. Megan Seifert picks up her first. Team first of the second quarter. It's Colleen and Estridge take the court for Buckeye Central. Free throw is no good. Almost pulled in by Romick. Instead, it ends up in the hands of Jenna. She gets it to Megan Seifert. In the corner, Buckeye Central. Right wing, we're going to call a push on Gottfried. Not sure about that one. Kind of seen a carry or a high dribble before the push. But nonetheless, Harper Cantor draws the foul. Cantor now has it for the Buckettes. In the corner, Megan Seifert. Megan all the way inside. No foul called. Rebound by McInnes. Gottfried has it. Gottfried with a great crossover. Gets it to Walton. Walton back to Gottfried. In the corner to Romick. Abel Romick with a pump fake all the way to the hoop. Can't finish. Gets an offensive rebound. She's going to get it out. She'll kick it in the corner. They really want to dribble drive from that corner and kick to the other one. Romick, though, is going to float one. Can't finish. Another offensive rebound, though, for Upper Sandusky, and the foul will go on Ella Colleen, her first, team second. As Gottfried hustled for the offensive rebound. Upper Sandusky basketball, side out of bounds. McInnes to inbound. As Hensley will check back in, replacing Megan Seifert. McInnes to inbound. Stolen away by Harper Cancer. She's going to look to go coast to coast. Harper Cancer with a steal and a layup. Walton to Rulin. Lily Walton's going to hoist her first three of the contest. Looks like her sister out there from deep. Her first shot of the night's nothing but the bottom of the net. Lily Walton. Colleen trapped on the wing. Almost stolen away. Instead, it ends up in the hands of Estridge. Layup up and no good. Ends up with Hensley. Hensley in the corner, three ball up. No good. Offensive rebound for Buckeye Central, though, and it's put up and in. Miley Estridge gets her first point of the night. Romick, short corner, looks to go to work, kicks it up top instead. That's Rulin. Nothing doing there for Erica Rulin. Her first shot attempt doesn't find anything. Carly Bowes will come in, and Jaden Richards will come in for Upper Sandusky. And Aleyse Seifert comes back on the floor for Buckeye Central. Jenna has it for Buckeye Central, looking to get across the timeline, gets it back to Aleyse. Aleyse looking to go quick, coast to coast. Good inside-out dribble. Hoop and a harm again. That's the second and one for Buckeye Central. And again, it's an inside-out dribble. A great job there by Seifert. Got her dribble move, got to the lane, and finished through contact. 17-13, Buckeye Central. Brent Cundiff will come in. Replaces McInnes. Seifert, 85% on the year from the line. Knocks that one down and makes it a 5-point Buckeye Central advantage. Romick gets it, left wing, kicks it to the corner. Cundiff can't knock it down, but Romick's gonna battle and tip the offensive rebound out. That ends up in the hands of Richards. Richards gets it to Walton. Walton to Romick. Romick a step back three. No good. Great box out there by Hensley. Gets it to Colleen. Colleen bumped by Richards. Gets it to Seifert. Aleyse stolen away by Walton. Still ends up in the hands of Buckeye Central. No, it ends up in the hands of Upper Sandusky. And that'll be Jaden Richards that has a coast-to-coast layup. She's unable to knock it down, but she'll get contact and go to the line to shoot two. Jaden Richards will step to the line, 37% to start the year. Foul was on Hensley. Short on the first. Godfrey will come back in, replacing Walton. And Molly Meinhardt, the sophomore 5'5" guard, gets her first action. Richards is going to get another opportunity as Colleen jumped into the lane a little bit too soon. They were kind of waiting to see if that one went in. If they went in, they probably wouldn't have called the violation. Because she missed, they called a violation, and Richards is going to get another opportunity. Macy Deppen and Megan Seifert come back in. Richards. Top of the backboard, nothing doing. Seifert comes away with the rebound. Megan gets it to Aleyse. Aleyse gets it across. It's tipped by Richards. Jenna gets it in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline into the front. Backdoor, Aleyse Seifert, great cut, great pass, and a finish. Aleyse Seifert's already got 12. Cundiff to Godfrey. A lot of motion in the offense here for Upper Sandusky. Cundiff again. Gonna look to get inside, bring Cundiff. Gets it up top to Meinhardt. To Godfrey, Abby. Godfrey's got a lane, nothing doing. Gets it to Richards. Richards comes away with it though. Jaden. Gonna look to get inside, back to Bryn. Meinhardt, Molly to Godfrey, almost another turnover. Abby. And that is gonna be a turnover. Godfrey tried to get it to Meinhardt. It was a little bit too much of a pass as Romick and Walton will both come back in.
Substitution for the Lady Rams, we have number 22, Ava Romick.
Replacing Godfrey and Cundiff. Coach Vince said that this is one of the deepest teams he's had in quite some time when I spoke with him earlier. Jenna has it for Buckeye Central. Gets it into the front court. Guarded by Richards. Right side, Megan Seifert. Back to Jenna. Left side. Skip pass. Hensley. Floats. Can't finish. Rebound. Rulin. Erica looks to push. Kicks it up top. Lily Walton. That's going to be short. Looks to push. Seeing blown. 2 points. Scienflone in the corner. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Hensley. And now Buckeye Central can make it double digits with a bucket on this possession. Aleyse Seifert with the ball, gets it across the timeline. Scienflone on the left wing. Big crossover dribble, kicks it to the corner. Megan Seifert, catch and shoot, nothing doing. Rebound to Lily Walton. Walton kicks it to Romick. Rulin back to Lily up top. Erica Rulin now. Gonna look to go to work. Kicks it to Romick. Ava Romick will hoist one herself. That one's short, nothing doing. Rebound, Aleyse Seifert. 1:30 left in half number one. Looking to trap, Seifert. One more pass to the corner. Megan Seifert not afraid to shoot it, nothing doing though. Hensley comes away with it, and we'll have another jump ball. And that possession should go the other way to Upper Sandusky. Miley Estridge comes back in for Buckeye Central. Molly Meinhardt. Comes in for Upper Sandusky. Erica Rulin looks to get inside, a good move. Nothing doing though. Godfrey, Romick in the corner. Ava loves the corner shot. Just a little bit too strong off the front of the rim there for Romick. Romick coming into the game and already attempted 23 threes on the year. Scienflone with it. Three ball up, no good, and we'll have a foul on Macy Deppen for the push in the back. Now, as you see it right there, a little nudge in the lower back. Looks like a flop from here and to the camera. The ref seen it a little bit closer than we did, I guess, but it'll be Lily Walton bringing it into the front court, ruling. Godfrey in the corner, down low. Romick had an open layup if she wanted it. Collapsed pretty hard on her, did Buckeye Central, though, and we got 33 seconds left here in half number one. 22-13 your score. Rulin, turnaround, floater. Erica Rulin's got her first bucket, second bucket of the evening. She's got 4. Scienflone breaks the pressures, poked away from behind by Meinhardt, though. Ends up in the hands of Rulin. She'll go all the way, and Erica Rulin will finish. And it's a 22-17 contest that quick. Seifert. coast to coast. Aleyse Seifert at the horn, 24-17 Buckeye Central. Nobody stepped in front of number 2. She's got 14 of them at the half, and Buckeye Central has a 7-point advantage. We'll be back for the second half after this commercial break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Live and free girls high school basketball. Brought to you by Edward Jones, Chris Darris, financial advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Chris can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. Quest Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. And finally, Sutton Bank, earn the cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. We'll have your halftime stats and breakdown with Josh Banks when we return live and free from the mountaintop in Upper Sandusky.
have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Back with you inside Upper Sandusky High School, the mountaintop as we call it here on the OH Report for your BS Media halftime show where the Buckettes of Buckeye Central hold a 7-point advantage after the buzzer beater layup to end the half from Aleyse Seifert. As we'll now take a look at those unofficial halftime stats. Buckeye Central 9 2-pointers, 1 3 and 1 for 1 at the stripe to go along with 6 turnovers, 7 fouls, and 15 boards. For Upper Sandusky, they got 6 2s, 1 3, some more rebounds, also 1 more turnover, 1 less foul, and they're 2 of 3 from the stripe. But the big picture tonight is 24 points for Buckeye Central and 14 of those coming from their leading scorer, Aleyse Seifert. Folks, she only averages 17 per contest, and she's already almost to that average. And for Upper Sandusky, 7 turnovers. You have cut your number down tremendously as you come into this contest averaging 27 a night. I hope we don't see 20 turnovers in the second half. So they've done a much better job of limiting those turnovers, but they have not been able to knock down their shots consistently. They've had plenty of open looks from Ava Romick, from Bryn Kunda, from Abby Godfrey, missed a couple layup opportunities down low. They've got to get those things kind of honed in, get them corrected. Again, this is only game 3 of the year, folks. They're going to figure it out. But we got a 7 point contest as you see a little montage of scoring from Aleyse Seifert, as she just does it all. There's a block on the defensive end. She does it all for Buckeye Central offense, defense. She gets blocks. She pressures the ball. She scores on the offensive end, and we're ready for second half action. Close out of the BS Media halftime show and come back into now the Wilson Tire Company scoreboard. And Aleyse Seifert right on trigger with another 2, as that's going to be a travel. Another turnover, the 8th of the evening now for the Lady Rams. And not the way you want to start the second half, as Seifert now with 16 on the evening. Pressure comes. They get it into Jenna. Jenna's going to look to get in the front court all by herself. They look to trap. She gets it into the front court. Walton switches on to her. Megan Seifert now. Walton gets a hand on it, knocks it away. Lily Walton defensively comes away with the rip. Kicks it to the corner. Ava Romick knocks that one down. A big 3-ball for Ava Romick. Jenna now gets into the front court. Little hesitation dribble. Step through, nothing doing. Gottfried, she's left open. She'll hoist the 3, nothing doing. Offensive rebound. They're going to call a foul on Walton as Ella Colleen came away with that rebound. Lily got a little bit too aggressive there, going to try to get the jump ball. It's 26-20. Buckeye gets it in. Seifert stolen away by McInnes, ends up in the hands of Walton. Walton walks into a 3-ball that's short. Aleyse now has it. Picked up by Lily at the half court. Walton gets a hand on it. It'll be a jump ball. It'll go to Upper Sandusky. And we're seeing it already. The aggressive defense from Upper Sandusky has forced another Buckeye Central turnover, as Hensley will come in replacing Colleen. Walton has it now, gets it into the front court. Gets it to Godfrey, right corner or right wing. She'll look to dribble drive. She'll kick it out. McInnes, nothing doing. Offensive rebound. Romick. Step back 3, Ava Romick. Nothing doing. Another offensive rebound. It'll be a jump ball. That one will go to Buckeye Central, as Arian McInnes got a hand on it to go along with Macy Deppen for Buckeye Central. Buckeye to inbound. Megan Seifert gets it to Hensley. Hensley to Jenna. Jenna breaks the pressure by herself, looks to get all the way inside. Inside out dribble out to the corner. She's going to draw a foul. It'll go on Erica Rulin. That'll be her first, team second of the second half of the third quarter. Inbound, they get it down low to Deppen. She kicks it out to Hensley. Back to Macy. Turnover, Buckeye Central. Turnovers have been the theme of the evening, as we're over 20 now between the two teams. Walton has it now for Upper to Rulin. Rulin back to Lily Walton in the corner. Godfrey, she'll hoist a 3-ball long. Seifert comes away with the board. Seifert's going to bring it across herself. She'll look to go coast to coast. She'll get it in the corner. Extra pass, one more. Jenna, 3-ball, knocked it down. Jenna Seinflone with a 3-ball, and she's up to 7. That shot no good again for Upper Sandusky. Seinflone has it for Buckeye Central. A chance to push it to double digits again for the Buckettes. Kicked in the corner. That 3-ball is up and long. But Macy Deppen will get the offensive rebound for Buckeye. Gets it back up top to Aleyse Seifert. She'll go across court to Harper Cancer. Harper, great find. Unable to knock it down. A sign thrown, though. Ends up in the hands of Godfrey. Abby Godfrey's going to look to go coast to coast, and she'll draw the foul. That'll go on Seifert. That'll be her second team first here in the third quarter, and Abby Godfrey will go to the line to shoot 2. And we're going to take a quick commercial break for an injury as Godfrey's still down. We'll come back after this.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back with you here inside Upper Sandusky High School, where they get Abby Godfrey off the floor into the training room. I will try to get an update on Abby as soon as I can, but it'll be Jaden Richard that takes her place inside the Mechanics Bank free throw zone. First one's up and no good for Richards, who is now 0 for 4 from the stripe here this evening. The freshman maybe still having some freshman nerves, even though we're in game 3. Richards. Free throws up. That one falls for the freshman. She knocks down her first point of the evening, and it's 29-21 Buckeye Central. Stolen away by Romick. Ends up in the hands of Richards. Great inside-out dribble. Jaden Richards. Another basket, and it's 29-23 now. That's almost poked away. It ends up in the hands of Hensley. And that is stolen away. Walton ends up with it. She's going to look to push the pace. Gets it to Richards. Kicks it in the corner. That's a 3-ball. Nothing doing. McInnes fights for the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball that should stay with Upper Sandusky, as that was Carly Bowes on the 3-point attempt, as Cundiff will come back in replacing McInnes. Walton to trigger. Walton in the corner, catch and shoot 3-ball. Lily Walton in and out, but on the offensive glass was Ava Romick. Richards back to Cundiff. Bowes. Romick. Back to Lily Walton in the corner. That's Richards. Richards going to look to get all the way inside again. Nothing doing, and we'll have a foul call that'll go on Seifert. That is Aleyse Seifert's third personal here in the third quarter. A great job there by Richard to kind of get to her spot, stay strong with the ball, and draw the foul. Bowes all the way inside. Carly Bowes, the sophomore, makes it 29-25, but Seifert's gonna look to go coast to coast, and Aleyse Seifert's gonna make it look easy, coast to coast with the left. Cundiff, show hoist one, nothing doing. Rebound to Aleyse Seifert. She'll look to get it across herself, picked up there by Carly Bowes, gets it to Hensley. Skip all the way across court to Cancer. Deppen, back up top, Seifert. Aleyse Seifert will hoist the three ball and knock it down. 21 on the evening now for the senior. Bowes will hoist the three ball herself. It'll hit the top of the backboard. It'll be out of bounds. Erica Rulin and Molly Meinhardt will come into the floor as Aleyse Seifert makes it look easy from the left wing. 34-25, Buckeye Central now, 2:27 left in the third quarter as Megan Seifert comes in for Deppen. Buckeye to inbound. Cyclone has it. Jenna gets it into the forecourt. Good hesitation dribble. Gets all the way inside. She is going to get called for a travel, though. One extra step as it was a great inside out. I only counted 2 steps as she put down the extra dribble. Ref seen 3. Turnover, Buckeye Central. Upper Sandusky needs an answer here, and they need it soon. Walton has it. Lily gets it into the forecourt. Gets it to Rulin on the left wing. Back to Lily. She'll look to get all the way inside. They're going to call a foul. Lily Walton draws the personal foul. That'll go on Jenna Cyclone, her first, team third here in the third quarter. Screen the screener is what they're looking for here. Knocked away, Meinhardt loses it, kicks it up top. Three ball, no good from Richards. Rebound by guess who? Number 2. That's gonna be tipped away by Richards, ends up in the front row. Aleyse Seifert doing it all. Another offense or another rebound for number 2. 21 points on the evening, a block. Jenna has it in the forecourt. Crossover dribble, gets it to Megan. Jenna in the corner. No good. Oh, offensive rebound and putback. Harper Cancer. And it's now an 11-point Buckeye Central lead. Walton has it. Tried to kick it to the corner to Rulin, nothing doing. Cancer. Good ball fake, unable to control it, and that foul will go on Ella Colleen. Great ball fake, lost her footing, threw it off the rim, ends up in the hands of Richards. Colleen comes away with the foul. 1:19 remaining here in quarter number 3, and it's an 11-point Buckeye Central lead. As Estridge comes in for Seifert. In the corner, Romick, Ava to Richards. Jaden back up top to Ava Romick. She'll hoist another 3 ball, no good. Ava has not been able to find her rhythm here tonight as she's only knocked down 1. Colleen has it. Inside spin, Colleen with the left, Ella Colleen. 13-point advantage now for the Buckettes. Richards gets it to Romick in the corner. Great hands. Kicked ball. It'll stay with Upper Sandusky, but that's just a great move by Colleen. Spin off the hip of your defender. Nobody stepped over, and she finished the right way, folks, with the left hand. Inbound comes into Rulin, up top to Richards. Richard had McInnes. Romick will hoist another one, and this one she'll get to fall. Ava Romick, folks, is not afraid to shoot it. right in a hand in her face. That foul will be called on Cundiff. Hand in the face and all, it didn't affect that beautiful looking shot from Romick. She's got 6 on the evening, 2 3 balls. Still a 10-point advantage as we inside 10 seconds, and that foul is going to be called on Richards. They were a little loose with the fouls in the first half. They've kind of tightened it up here in the third quarter. That was not a foul in the first half, folks. Buckeye Central to inbound. Megan gets it to Jenna. 10 left. Jenna spin move. Colleen will hoist a 3. Nothing doing. Offensive rebound, though, ends up in the hands of Buckeye Central. Megan Seifert's going to get a shot up. Megan Seifert's going to end the third quarter and make it a 12-point advantage. Buckeye Central catch, shoot, basket's good. We'll be back for money time after this commercial break.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Josh Banks back with you inside Upper Sandusky High School, where it's money time. The Lady Rams are looking to make a comeback. Jaden Richards comes away with a steal there. Gets it across court, gets it to Walton. Kicks it in the corner. That's Bose. Bose gets all the way inside. She'll draw a foul. Carly Bose will go to shoot 2. They'll call that one on Macy Deppen. Trainer for Upper Sandusky walking up here behind us. Bose knocks down the free throw. She's 3 for 3 on the evening. Again, 50%. She came in 3 of 6 on the year. Bose with another one. No good. Announcer jinx, folks. My bad. Bose has it now, left wing. Gonna look to back down Seifert. Gets it to Richards. Up top, Romick. That one's short. Richards gonna fight for the rebound. It'll go off of Megan Seifert. It'll go to Upper Sandusky. Lily to trigger. They're gonna look to get it back to her. It's a great move by Bose, but an even better block by Aleyse Seifert. Cyan flown now, coast to coast, can't finish. It'll go off of Colleen. It'll be Upper Sandusky basketball. Lily Walton will be the trigger, as that was a phenomenal block defensively by, again, Aleyse Seifert for Buckeye Central. Lily brings it across the front court. Gets it to Bose. Bose to Walton. Walton's going to look to get all the way inside. Lily Walton is going to draw a foul. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Her first free throw opportunity. She is 100% on the year, 4 of 4 from the line. First one's up and good. 4th point of the evening for Lily Walton. Second free throw up and good again. 2 of 2 from the line for Walton. And here's that ball pressure. It's stolen away. It ends up in the hands of Upper Sandusky, and Walton's got 2 more. Seifert has it, gets it to Colleen. Seifert gonna look to get all the way inside. She'll kick it in the corner to her younger sister, Megan Seifert, for 3. And it's right back to 10 for Buckeye Central. Richards, Walton, one more, McInnes. No good. Rebound by Jaden Richards. Ends up in the hands of Cyan Plum. She'll get to the hole, and they're gonna call a foul on Arian McInnes. Could have called the same thing on the other end. They didn't. Not my job, but that's same contact on both ends of the floor. It'll be Buckeye Central basketball under the basket. 43-33, Buckettes with the lead. Seifert gets it. They're gonna swing it to the corner. Aleyse, all the way to the hoop. Aleyse Seifert's got 23. Meinhardt, Walton, Lily steps into one. Nothing doing there. Aleyse has it again for Buckeye Central. Spin move, kick to the corner, Colleen, nothing doing for Ella Colleen. Another spin move, blocked by McInnes. Meinhardt almost loses it. She gets it to Walton. Back to Molly. Timeout. Coach Vint and Upper Sandusky, as it's been the Seifert show here this evening. 23 points, 2 blocks, numerous rebounds, numerous opportunities just to get up and down the floor for her. She's had plenty of coast-to-coast layups. She's ended the quarter once. There's not much that the young lady has done wrong, and it has been a lot of fun to watch. Now let's not forget, folks, we will have an MVP interview, and if Buckeye Central holds on, I think it's pretty much no question who that MVP will be. It'll be one of the seniors for them, as they only have 3. It's Aleyse Seifert as of right now. Again, a 12-point advantage for the Buckettes. A much cleaner half turnover-wise by both teams. It was a much better third quarter. Again, the refs have kind of tightened things up here in half number 2. As you see, listen, they're always supportive Upper Sandusky fans. They love it here. No matter what happens, they are always at the girls' games, as they're going to get up and get excited for the last 5.5 of this contest. Bose gets it to Lily. Lily to bring Kunda back to Walton. Walton gonna look to get inside, kicks it to Bryn. Bryn will catch and shoot. Nothing doing. Carly Bose comes away with another offensive rebound. It'll end up in a jump ball. Possession will stay with Upper Sandusky, as that's been the trigger of the evening. Upper Sandusky has not shot it very effectively from beyond the arc. Romick looks to change that, can't do it. Another offensive rebound for the Lady Rams. Bose is going to kick it up top. Romick again will catch and shoot another one. That one will miss wide left. Bose will try to save it. It'll be Buckeye Central basketball, as they have not been able to shoot the ball effectively here this evening. They have knocked down 3 triples. 1 from Walton, 2 from Romick. They'll look to pressure. Seifert breaks it on her own, spins into a double team. Timeout, Coach Shade, as Seifert was trapped kind of in that no man's land over there by the sideline. Quick 30-second timeout on the Mechanics Bank and Wilson Tire Company scoreboard. And it's going to be an interesting season in the Northern 10 Athletic Conference. As we all know, in most sports, the conference more than likely runs through North Robinson and the Lady Eagles of Colonel Crawford, as they are 2-0. Seneca East, though, right there at 3-0. And you can't count out the Winford Royals, as our other game live and free on the OH Report, the Mapleton Mounties girls. First time in Mapleton for us, and they are putting on a show. They lead 52-18 over Hillsdale. Hey, listen, Hillsdale's playing for a state title this weekend. The girls' basketball game is probably a close second. As that free throw was missed, they're going to call a travel on Rulin. Now, I'm not sure how that's a travel. She had the ball. She was dribbling. Oh, nope, she did take a step before she put it down. That is the correct call. Okay. So the football coach, Trevor Klein, is an assistant coach on the girls basketball team. So that game means just as much to him as the football game. But he's got St. Henry on his mind for this coming weekend, who knocked off Marion Local. They ended a 77-game win streak. So St. Henry, no slouch. It's going to be fun to see them and the Falcons go at it this weekend. But we still got 4:45 left here in the fourth quarter of this one. McInnes has it. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Rulin. Romick, top of the key. Richards looks to get inside. Bose gets blocked, but they'll call a foul on Buckeye Central, and Carly Bose will go to the line again. Bose 3 of 4 at the stripe here this evening. No good on that one, now 3 of 5. Kind of been another struggle for the Lady Rams shooting the free throws. They shoot at a 53% clip coming in. Second one's up, and dead rim goes in. Bose knocks that one down, and it's a 12-point advantage for Buckeye Central. Again, Upper staying in the full court press, 11-point advantage. Seifert, though, brings it across. Hensley will hoist a 3-ball. Offensive rebound by Cancer. Harper Cancer battles and scores. 47-34. Romick catches in the corner, draws the contact. Ava Romick's gonna finish. She's up to 8. Upper's gotta force a couple turnovers here to get themselves back into this one. Jenna has it. Tipped. Bose comes away with it. Carly Bose gonna look to push. She's got somebody coming up behind her. Carly Bose is gonna draw another foul, and Upper can now cut it to single digits with 2 made free throws. As the ball pressure by the Lady Rams is something they have been known for under Coach Jerry Vint. First one is up. Left side of the rim, no good for Bose. Arian McInnes comes back into the game. Aleyse Seifert also back into the game. Upper needed to dig into this lead a little bit more with number 2 on the bench. Bose will split the pair. Hensley. Megan Seifert. Aleyse Seifert now, and she'll break it on her own. As the student section making a little bit of noise now. Jenna C and flown, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Bose. Carly Bose again gonna look to push. Could have been called for a carry there. Instead, she'll go coast to coast. She can't finish. Ends up in the hands of Seifert. Aleyse breaks it herself again. They're gonna call a foul on Carly Bose. Too much body contact there by Bose, with Seifert bringing it across. But again, that was not called in half number 1 on either side. So consistency is going to be important this year, as Estridge will come back into the game. Bryn Cundiff will also check back in, and Colleen will check in as well for Buckeye Central. It'll be Estridge to trigger. She'll get it into Seifert. Aleyse. One extra pass to Cianflone. Blocking foul called on Richards. No, I'm sorry, on Arian McInnes. Tough call. She beat her to the spot. Not sure about that one, but again, guys, these officials do what they do for a reason. I definitely couldn't do it. Get it down low to Cancer, and they're going to get a foul called there on Walton. Harper Cancer will go to the line to shoot two. Cancer comes into the evening 80%, 4 of 5 from the free throw line this year. First one for Harper is up. Back rim, no good. Second one for Harper is going to be short, no good as well. Great box out there by Richards. She'll look to push, 2:55 remaining. Jaden Richards is going to look to go coast to coast. She's got to pull up and stop. No call of foul, yeah, you got Jaden Richards kind of throwing some elbows there. Yeah, I mean, it's an offensive foul every day of the week. They didn't call it. Instead, they'll send Richards to the line, who's 1 of 5 from the free throw line this evening. First one is up. Knocks that one down, Jaden Richards. Molly Meinhardt comes in for Upper Sandusky. Richards looking for another one. Jaden's free throw. It's going to be no good. Rebounded by none other than number 2, Aleyse Seifert. Jenna comes away with it. She'll bring it across into the front court. Crossover move, back up to Aleyse. Aleyse. Great one-handed pass. Dead rim, no good. Rebound, Richards. Richards looks to push, gets it to Walton. Back up top to Richards, little spin move. Foul. That'll put Buckeye Central in the bonus, or Upper Sandusky in the bonus. I will say this, folks. I'm still not a fan of 5 fouls being the bonus in high school basketball. Never have been, never will be. It takes away the importance of a 1-and-1. It takes away the importance of the free throw. Richards now with 2. First one no good, and 3 years ago, that's a 1-and-1 situation. She misses it, and we're going up and down the floor again. Now she's guaranteed 2 shots. Second one up. And that one goes in. It's an 8-point advantage, 2:07 remaining. Chipping away at that lead. There are the Rams. Romick comes to double. Gets it across. Cancer. No good. Rebound by Romick. Romick gonna look to push. Ava Romick gonna try to go coast to coast. She'll get fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Upper Sandusky now going to look to play the free throw game to get themselves back in it. But on the other side of things, Upper Sandusky only has 1 team foul left before Buckeye Central's in the bonus. Timeout. Coach Shade. And it's an 11-7 quarter here so far for Upper Sandusky. So really, again, the big difference of this contest was quarter number 2, which has been Upper's downfall all season long. Again, they were leading. They beat Shelby in all 4, or in 3 of the 4 quarters, but that quarter they lost 15-0. As you see the Upper Sandusky girls side of things on the bench. Their JV squad was victorious tonight under head coach Jevin Dybel. and their varsity looking to make a comeback here in the fourth quarter. Again, we got 2 minutes left, an 8-point lead. As the Mapleton Mounties knock off the Hillsdale Lady Falcons in dominating fashion tonight in Mapleton. They're 3-0, and I did a little bit of looking at them before I came over here to the mountaintop tonight, and they look like a pretty talented group. They shoot it well. They do everything right. And the OH report, guys, we're expanding even more. Why wouldn't we? As we're going to do plenty of Lady Mounties basketball this year. Romick now to shoot two. First one is no good. 50% coming into tonight was Ava Romick. Second one is good. It's a 7-point game. Seifert has it now, picked up in the backcourt by Romick. They're going to look to send a double. They will send it. They get it to Cienflone. Back to Seifert, down low to Colleen. Colleen back to Aleyse. Aleyse guarded closely by Walton. They're going to skip one, cross court to Cancer, back to Jenna. Colleen has it now. They're going to look to double her in the corner. A great find. Molly Meinhardt gets a hand on it. And I'll tell you what, that might have been an out-of-bounds pass had Meinhardt not touched it. I don't know that Colleen would have been able to save that one. Upper Sandusky will now take a full timeout. 1:14 remaining. And I tell you this, folks, free throws have been crucial tonight as Upper Sandusky has struggled from the charity stripe. They make 50% of them. This might be a 2, maybe 3-point contest. As we'll look to get some other N-10 girls scores for you guys. As it appears that Colonel Crawford and Winford are in overtime number 1 in that rivalry game, the first N-10 game tonight. Tomorrow night, we will be at Willard High School, where the Lady Cougars of Crestview will take on the Lady Flashes of Willard. As Mr. Berardi and Mr. Brian Skoronsky will be on the call for that one. Seifert to Cienflone. Try to get to Colleen cutting across the middle. It's stolen away. McInnes in the corner. Romick. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Walton thought about the long one. Romick won't hesitate. No good. Foul called, as they're kind of in the situation now where they've got to start fouling a little bit. And again, just good shots, poor shooting percentage tonight for the Lady Rams, as they've had plenty of looks. They've just been unable to knock them down, as Aleyse Seifert will now step to the line to shoot two, as Buckeye Central is now in the bonus for the last 42 seconds of this one. Again, Aleyse came in averaging 17 points a night on 85% from the free throw line. That one's no good. 50% from the field and 46% from three. 3 rebounds, 1 assist. She's got way more than 3 rebounds tonight. Second one falls for Aleyse. That gets her to 24, 7 points above her average. 42 seconds left. Buckeye Central leads 48-40. Let's take a look at the rest of the week for the OH Report. Again, tomorrow night we'll have episode 1 of the winter edition of the Coach's Corner from WQEL and Bucyrus. Buckeye Central will be boys basketball and wrestling will be inside the WQEL station over in Bucyrus. Mr. Jonathan Langdon will host that. And then again, Travis Berardi, Brian Skoronsky on the call for Crestview Willard. And then Thursday is game 1 of state playoff football. We'll have a highlight of Anderson and Avon. And then it's also episode 1 of The Takedown with Mr. Zach Truax. How fun. Listen, Truax is so much fun on a football call. You should hear the man when he gets to call wrestling. He knows anything and everything about it, and boy, does he get into it. I watched our broadcast of the Clear Fork meet not too long ago. And he absolutely is. Adam Townsend tells me he gets put in a headlock every time he works with Zach Truax. Walton brings it across into the forecourt. 30 seconds left. Bose thought about it. She'll look to get all the way inside. Carly Bose back up top to Walton. Lily kicks it out. Sense of urgency needed here for Upper Sandusky as they're down 8. They're content with just kind of, hey, it is what it is. And they'll call a foul. Seifert didn't really need to do that one. That'll be number 5 on Aleyse. Not very often that I bring somebody up here for player of the game that fouled out of the contest, but that will be the case here tonight. As it'll be Erica Rulin to step to the line to shoot 2.
Lady Walton, number 15, Megan Seifert, as well as number 10, J.D. Richards, and 12, Molly Meinhardt.
Rulin. First one up, and good for Erica. Erica shooting her first free throws of the year. Gets the shooter's touch, knocks down them both, 11 seconds left. Again, Upper just let too much clock run out there in that possession. As we've got 10. They'll get it across to Jenna. Jenna throws it away. And that'll do it. The Buckeye Central Buckettes will win their 2nd in a row and go to 1-0 in the N-10 as they knock off the Lady Rams 48-42. We'll be back for your MVP interview and stats and analysis after this commercial break.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let Spherion do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with Spherion. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
Looking for the best high school sports coverage in Ohio? You found it right here on the OH Report. From the field to the court, we've got it all. OH Report brings you local coverage like nobody else in the area, live and free. Follow OH Report now and never miss a moment of the action. Don't just watch, be a part of the game with OH Report, the future of local sports.
Here with our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP senior from the Buckettes of Buckeye Central, Aleyse Seifert, 24 points on the night, but a second straight win, and you're 1-0 in the N-10 now. What's that feel like just to start?
It feels really good. I mean, being 1-0 in the N-10, it really gets us where we're trying to go to, so it feels really good.
You guys played really good defense tonight. You knocked down some big shots, but defensively you had 2 blocks. What's it like for you to kind of, 1, get to share the floor with your younger sister and be a part of that, but 2, just play in this program?
It's amazing to play for Buckeye Central. Like, it's such a good legacy and like trying to build that legacy on and like trying to be a role model for the younger girls. Like, it's a pride thing. It's pretty good. I love it.
Now, again, you start the season 1-0 in N-10 play. You guys are going to have a gauntlet of the schedule. We know how good the N-10 is. But what's kind of the goals for this year for you guys as a group, being a rather young team?
Obviously, with N-10, I feel like that's everyone's goal. But since we are such a young team, it's just playing together and doing the basic stuff that like we actually need to do and just taking our time and like handling pressure. Because the other teams in the N-10, they're good. They're going to give us pressure, but I think we'll be able to handle it. So.
All right, now before I let you go celebrate a win, I'm going to hand the mic over to you. The camera's staring right at you. You're going to give as many shout-outs as you want.
I'd like to shout out my family and my friends and all my supporters here, and Macy Deppen. She's my #1 supporter. I love her.
It's our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP, Aleyse Seifert. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Media post-game show where the Buckettes of Buckeye Central go to 1-0 in the N-10 and win their second straight with a 48-42 victory over the Lady Rams of Upper Sandusky. And you're going to take a look at the stats right now. 17 twos, 4 threes, 30 boards, 17 turnovers forced by Upper Sandusky, so the ball pressure was great. Buckeye commits 14 fouls. They go 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. And when you flip the script to the other side, Upper Sandusky 10 twos, 3 threes. I don't have a number on attempted, but it was a rather astronomical number. 28 rebounds, only 11 turnovers. They also commit 14 fouls. But the biggest thing here, 13 of 23 from the free throw line were the Lady Rams. If you shoot 50% from the charity stripe, you win this contest tonight as they lose by 6. Your score by quarter, Buckeye 11-8, Buckeye 13-9, Buckeye 16-11, and Upper wins quarter number 4, 14-8. Up next for both these squads, Buckeye Central will take on Bucyrus on Saturday at 12:45, and these Lady Rams will travel to Cary to take on the Lady Blue Devils in N-10 play. That's going to do it for tonight. The Buckeye Central Buckettes travel on the road, win their second in a row, and go to 1-0 in the N-10 play, 48-42. Shout out my camera guy, Brandon Powell. Great job as always. And my director tonight, the amazing Mr. Adam Thompson, who puts all this stuff together for us, does a great job as always. Thank you to the wonderful people here at Upper Sandusky High School Athletic Director Blake England, bringing us up some hot dogs, Coach Jerry Vent, Coach Tyler Shade for Buckeye Central. And a big thank you to the OHSAA that allows us to do this for you guys live and free. Also, thank you to our amazing sponsors. But until next time, guys, stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your week. We got lots of stuff coming up on the OH Report as basketball season's in full swing. And let's not forget there's still football going on too. But until I'm back on the headset again, stay safe, everybody, and good night.